Welcome back to the SBL Losers Podcast.
Let's go. All
Another
right.
week.
First topic we're talking about today. We're going to break down the best and the worst teams of week one. Sebastian, why don't you start us off?
I mean, we could start off with the Chiefs just looking back to how they looked last year.
Yeah, on that Thursday night game.
Worthy looks like he's on the right team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the perfect scheme for him to me.
No, 100%. I think the Chiefs were one of the best teams in week one for sure. And I think on the NFL power rankings, they're number one. They look like they're ready to three-peat. I mean, it's a long season, but they look like they're ready.
What I noticed different was usually Chiefs will start off slow in the season, like defensively mainly.
Yeah.
But they kind of shut down Lamar.
Yeah. It was crazy too, because in that game, Lamar he was running so goddamn much. He was doing everything, dude. I feel bad for him. I'm pretty sure he missed practice like once this week because they said he had like body soreness. Like that's what they legit held him out of practice for. I mean, he was working his ass off.
Yeah, he was.
That was pretty crazy. I think. Who else you guys think was pretty good in week one?
I think the Bengals were pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's disappointing.
Yeah, Jamar. Jamar's making a lot of noise, and he's not doing what he's supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, 10 points at home. They only scored 10 points at home to the Patriots.
Yeah, man. The Patriots aren't supposed to be that good, but they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. T. Higgins, I mean, he's out. And
yeah.
It seems like he's going to be out for another week, which is good.
Did you guys see that Joe Burrow video with the water bottle? And
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Do you think it's a big deal or no?
No.
Oh, did you see what he said about it?
I did. Like, he said, like, dude, I was just drinking water.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know. I was just drinking water.
I agree. Like, it's not a big deal, but it was a little weird that he's like on the bench, like flexing his wrist, extending his wrist. I'm like, dude, what is it all right? Like, is it not it's been a long time.
Yeah. It's probably always going to be there, though.
So that's why I think it's just always going to be a little tight. You know what I mean? It's just always going to be for sure. But to score 10 points, people are going to start saying shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, knocking the rust off.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was working out for like going their way,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Giants looked absolutely horrible. I don't know if you guys watched.
They are bad.
People think that people knew that they were going to be bad. I think, but it was just so bad.
That was a bad one.
I kind of feel bad. For Daniel Jones.
Do you?
I mean, if you're not good enough, I mean, that's what's going to happen.
Dude, I don't know why they signed him to that contract, though. I just feel like he didn't even deserve it.
Because he had one good year.
Yeah.
But was he even that good?
Well, that was the worry I had with Jordan Love. They saw one good year out of him, and
I think Jordan Love's good.
Well, okay. The difference is Daniel Jones ran a lot in that 1 year he was good. I don't think they really saw his arm, while Jordan Love, we were able to see his arm. So I think that's the difference for me.
Yeah, I just think like it's 1 week, right? Could the Giants go on and win like 10 straight? Of course, but there's just it's not gonna happen.
I don't think so.
What are they gonna do? Are they just gonna fucking reset? Just hit the reset button? Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, Darnold's good, but
that
28 points good
too. Yeah. It's like their defense is supposed to be good. They gave 28 points at home to Sam Darnold, who he balled out. Like, credit to him.
That's what I'm saying. He's good.
He's a dog now.
I'm saying he's good, but is he 28 points good to your team?
I don't know, man. I don't. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out. He knows our defense.
You guys play Niners.
He knows our defense. Let's find out.
Since I brought up the Niners, I think they looked incredible. Now, people were saying all kinds of stupid. I was gonna just let it fly right now, but just stupid shit about Niners losing the Super Bowl and what Super Bowl losers do, like their first game and the next season, they looked incredible. They look like they're ready. I hope there's a long season, but I hope, you know, I hope they're up for it, man, because they made the Jets look like a JV league team. It was
Yeah,
pretty
that was
bad.
a good win.
Yeah. Locked him up.
You see Rodgers' face, man? He looked like he was seeing ghosts out there. It was pretty bad. I do think the Jets will be fine. Like, I'm not really concerned. I think they're gonna be fine. I think they just
they're fine. They're going to be an end of season game or an end of season team. You know, they're
Oh,
going to
I mean,
be really good towards
The
end.
biggest thing is they couldn't get their run game going.
yeah.
Brees Hall just, to me, had a dumpster of a game.
That fumble, dude, I was going crazy when Fred punched that out.
That
Is
was
like
perfect. That was a perfect punch.
I was telling Umair, I was like, that is how you tackle. You take your arm, you punch that ball as you tackle. That's perfect. I mean, oh, it just gets me so excited. I literally was screaming balls out when the ball was on the floor. It was a lot of fun. I had too much fun with that game. But yeah, I think the Niners should be pretty good, and I think they look great.
I think another team is Cowboys kind of did their thing.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
Against
true.
the Browns.
Dude, they went into Cleveland and did that.
We forget Browns went pretty far last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I can't give this up. You really think Brees Hall had a dumpster fire of a game?
I don't think he played great.
Not dumpster fire, but I mean, here's my thing. Remember,
5
Brees Hall
receptions, 6 targets, 40 yards. It's all right.
Remember, Brees Hall
16
came out saying
attempts,
he's the best.
54 yards. It's all right.
He came out saying he's the best running back in the league.
Yeah,
you know,
I think
a lot to.
Like I heard Aaron Rodgers on McAfee. He said that like it was always if they win the game, people would say they're going to the Super Bowl. If they lose the game, people were always going to say that they suck and they're screwed. And I think he's right. No, people are going to overreact to that game no matter what. I mean, they played a tough team. I'm not trying to toot the Niners horn, but that's a good team. The Niners are a really good team.
Definitely.
It's the best roster.
I think the other thing that I compared to is in fantasy, Brees Hall was like supposed to be almost the number 2 pick.
Yeah.
In the draft.
Yeah.
And I go off of like him and Bijan Robinson, who also they played a really good defense. Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Bijan had a pretty solid game. Yeah, that's the only reason I compare that, saying like he had a bad game.
Yeah.
His standard is supposed to be pretty high.
Mm-hmm. Going back to the Cowboys though, I didn't know what to expect because there was all kinds of weird shit coming out of the offseason with them. They didn't sign Dak. They wouldn't sign CD, and then they signed Dak. They signed Dak Sunday morning. Like what happened?
Yeah, they did.
He went off, dude. I mean, I'm impressed with the Cowboys.
That's good, man. I'm kind of bummed they signed him.
I
Honestly.
know. I kind of
want him on the Raiders.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would have been sick too. The Raiders. Yeah, I'm a little bummed that they signed him.
Well, we could go off of a bad team. Raiders looked really bad.
Yeah, the Raiders.
Yeah, they looked pretty bad.
The Raiders looked that might have been the worst team in the NFL I watched. I mean, I'm not even.
No, Panthers looked a lot worse. Panthers looked a lot worse.
Joe.
You're right.
Yeah, he did do his thing.
We were saying Crosby might have 7 sacks. I don't even know if he had 1.
Slater played well too, man.
Yeah.
It was our interior line that kind of struggled, and I think that's when Crosby got a sack. Is when he went inside into the interior line.
Yeah.
Our edges are perfect right now, but yeah, we kept thinking that I kept thinking that their new running back, what's his name?
White.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna run all over us.
Dude,
right? Underwhelming.
We did really well against that.
Yeah. He fumbled too, like, oh man, it was just bad. I'm gonna like go on a little limb here. I think Antonio Pierce like coached a bad game. I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm just saying I don't think he coached correctly that game. I don't know what was wrong with him.
That 4th and 1 was
worst. What the hell was that?
That was a Staley decision right there, where he was.
Dude, you gotta go for it.
I feel like he was thinking too much of like, well, look what happened with Staley. I can't go that way.
I don't know, dude. Weren't they on your half of the field?
They were on the 43 on our side.
That dude, and it was the 4th quarter, right?
Yeah. They're already
and you're
down by like
down. It's
6.
like,
Yeah,
dude,
you have to.
go for it right there. I don't know what play, whatever. Just go for it. Last year, when the Raiders when they fired, I already forgot his freaking name, the
Josh
Patriots guy.
Josh
Yeah, and
McDaniels,
then they
right?
promoted Pierce. Those Raiders that had nothing to play for, they were dangerous. They would go for it. They didn't care. Where's that team?
Are you
Like, I
saying
know
it might be a one-hit wonder? Like just like
I
a
don't
one
know.
and done?
I hope not. I know it's just one
Because
game in
like,
the
how do
Raiders.
you build off that momentum? You know,
I don't know. They look
without it.
horrible.
And they
Devontae,
play
he didn't say nothing, but I would be pissed if I was him.
Yeah, I'd be pissed. And it gets worse because they play the Ravens this week.
I know, and the Ravens are off a
Yeah.
loss too.
I mean, unless they could sneak a win against the Ravens, then they could start figuring it out.
For sure.
Imagine they shut
But
them
it's
out
like
30-0.
that would be nuts. But that's what I'm saying. The
but then
Raiders
we-
last
Maybe Sebastian's right about the Chargers record. Maybe the Chargers
year,
go.
when I'm watching the Chargers,
Maybe
all I'm
maybe
thinking,
this is a sneak peek of the Chargers being that
Well,
good.
we'll talk about. I feel like I'm saving it for when we go in depth on our teams
depth
in
in
that
the game,
topic.
right.
Yeah.
but I'll just say that when I saw the Chargers, I was like, oh my God, Sebastian, he's right. This team's going to the Super Bowl. No bullshit. After the game, I was like, oh my God, the Niners and the Chargers are going to play in the Super Bowl. It just is what it is. They look good. I'll give it.
Man, as soon as I saw the scoreboard, I was like, oh man. I was
Would
like,
you-
no way.
What did you guys think about Caleb Williams?
Dude, that was I
That's
honestly thought he was gonna do much better than he did. He
Yeah.
played like dog shit.
I get it. It's first game, but I
No,
don't know.
I don't know, bro.
No. But I'm saying I had it in my head like this guy is the next generation. Like
Mhm.
he's
Dude,
gonna
he's
do
supposed to be
something crazy.
he's supposed to be God.
Yeah.
He's supposed to
should've
be
lost.
God for what
should've
he's
lost
walking
the
around demanding.
I
They
He's
should've
remember
lost
supposed to be God.
I saw the clip of him scrambling backwards, and then he went like back 20 yards and then got sacked. I was like,
Dude.
oh no.
You really got to feel for Will Levis, man.
Yeah.
Because he played better than him.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And
It
then,
just
you know, it's
Made
just
that,
unfortunate.
made that dumb throw.
Yeah, it got ugly in the second half, and there was some
Yeah.
special team stuff, and it was bad.
Simone Biles' husband.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do think
makes sense,
Bears will be-
or whatever.
I don't
Make
think
it turn
Caleb
right.
Williams can play worse though. I think he'll be better. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'm still starting him in my double quarterback, you know.
Yeah. That's good.
My last team that was really good for me is Buccaneers. They're fun.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
so glad you
fire.
brought that up.
They are a fun team.
Baker, baby.
Dude, I don't know if you guys saw. I'll have to send it to you on Twitter. Baker ran for like a critical first down. He hit the coldest first down celebration I've ever seen in my life. I've been doing that first down like 20 times since that. I'll send it to you guys. He like fakes back and then points first down. He's like in a half squat. It is the coolest thing.
Like his classic one?
I don't even know. It was so goddamn cool. I was like, holy crap. And I'm
Like
just
a
gonna
gunslinger, kind of.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
I know it's only 1 week and I'm totally overreacting. The Falcons fucking stink. My sleeper team is the Bucks. I take it all back.
Yeah,
They
hey,
look incredible.
that would have been a crazy pick because
I know,
they
it's
did get better on defense. You know, like
Yeah.
they
No,
are
okay,
so
when-
good.
When
They
you guys
figured
are
it out
saying,
with Godwin.
when you guys are saying sleeper pick for what? To make it
Like,
to Super Bowl?
No, I like to make the playoffs and like
Make a
have
splash. Make a
Because-
splash. Like, be
Yeah.
called a good team next
To
year.
me,
You
to
know?
me, the reason I don't consider them a sleeper team is because they made it there last year, and they were
Yeah, they are good. They are good.
Yeah,
But everyone just expects them to be bad.
Yeah, nobody
I
talks about
expected
that.
them to be good this year.
I
Well,
did.
Yeah, I
at
mean, I
least good
kind of
enough for
do
their
it,
division.
but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, last week I was talking about, or 2 weeks ago, I was talking about how their division absolutely sucks, and every team that wins the division is like 6-10 or whatever, 6-11. I think the Bucks
That
might.
sucks. That's why they're in it.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I like Baker, man. I'm happy that he's got it going down there, and like
Yeah.
he's got the team rolling.
It's
Dude, how
also-
stupid? How stupid do the Browns look, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's
that
talk
looks,
about a
it
bad
looks
team,
bad.
man.
That's a bad situation right now in Browns.
Oh,
he looked
dude.
so bad. He looked so bad, dude. I don't know.
It's layoffs too. It's like nobody comes back the same after taking massive layoffs like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I don't know, man.
he did miss a whole season, and then it's
Did you
all.
did you hear what I think like the old OC said or something? I don't know. Someone said it, but they were saying that like even in Houston when he was in Houston, they had to run Clemson's offense just so he can do well.
Oh, really?
Dude,
I
that's
didn't know
Like
that.
he doesn't know how to run another offense.
It doesn't. It honestly doesn't surprise me.
Well,
I know. After you that, I was like, damn.
that is worrisome.
Yeah, I mean, the Browns look better with Joe Flacco.
Yeah,
I
they
saw
did.
I saw I saw a fan tweet like begging Browns to trade for Flacco for
The Browns have a defense. I know they didn't play well against Cowboys. They have a defense. They have
Well,
Amari Cooper. They have Judy. Like you know what I mean? It should. I don't know. Maybe the Cowboys are tough.
do they have a run game right now though?
I don't know. With Ford,
Is it only Ford?
I'm not sure who the
I
backup
don't
is.
remember what happened to Kareem Hunt.
I don't.
He's probably a free agent.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in the league right now.
Wow. Nah, that's not good then.
What'd you guys think of that?
I think Ford's great.
Yeah, I think he's good. I think he's good, but like, I just think the Cowboys played him real tough. It just is what it is.
Mhm.
I don't know who the
Yeah.
Browns will be next week. We'll take a look.
Cowboys are a good team. They're always going to
Yeah.
be a good team. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just
did
I
see,
thought I thought it was gonna be a closer matchup. That's what I
and Micah Parsons said after the game he was like hugging Miles Garrett. He said that Deshaun Watson's like super hard to tackle. He said it's like he's one of the hardest quarterbacks he's had to tackle or like
well
to bring him down.
if you look at Watson's face, he looks a little chunky. So I think he
He just he doesn't something about when I look at Deshaun Watson, I don't see the same guy. Maybe it's all
he
this
looks
stuff. I don't know.
different. No,
He
no, no,
just
he
looks
looks
like
different.
you're not having fun. It's like it's a struggle. You know what I mean? Have we seen a good Deshaun Watson game? The ones we used to see in Houston? Like I haven't seen it
No,
in years.
Yeah.
no.
It's tough. It's really tough. Hopefully they figure it out. They have a tough division too. But did you guys watch any of that Cardinals Bills game? That game was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Dude,
That was a good game.
that was like that and the Bears games. I liked watching. I mean, I didn't really like watching the Bears game, but
Yeah.
I wanted to
wanted
get
to.
into our little topic. What was game of the week?
Oh, dude, I'm super biased. I'm picking the
Yeah,
Niners.
yeah. I
I'm gonna
mean,
pick the Niners.
I
But
think
I love watching this, man.
I think I'm kind of going off of like what was back and forth, like just entertaining. Lions Rams was a pretty fun game.
yeah, it was pretty fun. I didn't watch all of it. I did see the overtime. I literally like I was like, oh my god, it's overtime. I'm gonna watch it. And I just saw the Lions run the ball like 7 straight times and just score. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
that was that.
I think my game of the week though was Texans and Colts. That was
Oh,
a
dude,
fun
I kind of missed
Oh,
it. It looked
yeah.
like it was a good one.
that Anthony Richardson throw when he was about to get tackled and
Oh
then
my
Deep to
god.
tears.
it.
It's
Oh
crazy.
my goodness.
Bro,
Yeah.
he didn't even step into it. He
No,
just
he
like
No,
just
he like
launched
came
it.
up and he squatted and then freaking threw it.
that's
And
why they
it
say
was a
that he's
dime. It was a
yeah,
dime.
that's why they say he's like the project build, right? Like he could do everything. He just has to put it together kind of thing. He
It's
looked
like
incredible.
I see him throw that bomb, and the next play, I see him run, and it's like, but he gets hammered, and it's like just ease up
Mhm.
a little bit.
Yeah, I
I
know, dude.
I know.
He's a
Um,
cowboy, dude. He's a cowboy, but dude, him and Stroud are.
it's a fun watch.
I hope they're in the league for a long time. Honestly,
I
Yeah.
know.
I love
That would be
both of
cool
them.
if they're like the staples for their teams for a long time.
Dude, right? Like
That would
just
be
build a career off
yeah.
of competing, like just competing between each other.
The other
Yeah.
thing is, after seeing that game, Stroud is not gonna have a sophomore slump. He's
I
still
hope
doing,
I hope
Stroud's
not.
that guy.
The fantasy
he's still
team.
doing his thing,
Stroud's that guy.
Yeah, and they have Mixon, dude. I didn't even know they had Mixon.
and he went off.
When did they get Mixon? Yeah, they have a
That was like
good team, man.
that was, I think, their first pickup before
Yeah.
they.
Yeah, it was.
I do feel bad. I know I usually don't care about the Niners divisional opponents, but I do feel bad for the Rams. They're banged up. It's been 1 week. Their like offensive line is destroyed. Puka's on IR.
Puka, bastard.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Like
Puka's my guy, man.
I'm not trying to
He's my
shut
fantasy.
but like didn't Traeger pick the Rams to win the division? Like they're
A
banged
lot
up.
of people did.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, but man.
But
We'll
at the
see.
same
I
time,
mean,
they did force overtime against the Lions, who
yeah, I don't think the Lions play great. I think the Lions
I
figured
don't
it
No,
out.
dude. Amon-Ra had 20 yards or something.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like wait till they get it going. They're
I was gonna
be
say
good.
that's not always gonna happen. Him only having 20 yards.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Lions.
I think the worrisome part is Jameson Williams is starting to be figured out.
Yeah,
To
he's
become
starting to cook a little bit, huh?
yeah.
Develop.
Yeah,
That's
he's too
dangerous.
dangerous.
Hopefully, I don't know. He
He
seemed
well
really
he
excited about that one.
he was
Yeah,
great in college, and I know he's been trying to get to this point. So if he figures that out, it's a little scary.
yeah. Did you guys? I didn't watch any of the Steelers Falcons game. I feel kind of bad. Maybe
No, I
I
did
seen
not.
some
I
snippets, but
no.
Oh, I watched a little bit. I watched
was
some of Josh or Justin Fields.
did he look all right or?
I don't know, man.
It's
You know, it's like
it's not gonna be a good offense over there. It's
Oh,
mainly
thank God.
when I was on red zone, every time it was TJ Watt either getting a strip sack, a sack. I mean, if he's on the field, he just wrecks the game.
I don't know if he if Fields played well, but I think he will be better by
Yeah,
end of season, and I think they should rock with him. Honestly,
should.
totally.
They
I
should.
agree 100%. You should not play Russell Wilson. They
yeah,
they
like
got Russell Wilson
they got
for
him for
nothing.
free. Yeah, they got him
Exactly,
for free.
exactly.
Mhm.
So there's no
He's a
harm.
chump.
Like, I get it. I get why you got him, but Justin Fields is the. Do you have a chance to have something with Justin Fields? You have to give
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
like he
I
could be
agree.
a franchise guy. You know, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
if he's he just needs to.
They also don't really have wide receivers. I think that's why they wanted Ayuk so bad. But
They
did
got
you see
Pickens.
that Ayuk story too? That Jay Glazer dropped at like 9:45 Sunday morning when I'm
Yeah,
enjoying.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, Ayuk was for sure. He's like, this is like not heard news. Nobody knows this. That Ayuk was for sure going to the Steelers, and that Kyle or John and Kyle or John told him, you have until today, end of practice, to decide if you're signing our contract or we're sending you to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And he had to make the decision, and he said, I'm gonna stay with the Niners. Dude,
Yeah.
that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. And I saw today that they asked Kyle about it again today, and he said that he called John Lynch that day, like after a meeting, and John, it didn't like the call didn't go through, and he freaked out. He was like, "Oh, he might be calling Pittsburgh like right now." So he ran up to John's office. This is straight from Kyle Shanahan from today's,
Yeah, I saw that video.
and he told him, he was like, "Hey, he's whatever, don't do it or whatever. He's gonna sign or whatever." Could you believe that? I mean, we were like so close to sending him to Pittsburgh. I mean, he didn't play great. He's rusty.
And I guarantee you it would have been for nothing.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been for like a 6th.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. I would have been so pissed with that Browns offer on the table.
I know.
Dude,
They were willing to
like-
send it all.
Dude. I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
Cooper wouldn't have had 3 drops in the first game, you know? I don't know, dude.
I saw Ayuk, he said today too. He was like, I didn't
I
even
don't
want
even
to
watch film.
film on. Yeah, dude, I don't blame him. He looked rusty. It's fine. He's gonna get
That's what
going.
he gets. That's what he
Give him a
gets, man.
He's
Give
gonna
him
have
a
a
week
game.
give him a week to 2 weeks.
Yeah. Did you guys see Saints Panthers? I was so pissed. I have Olave. They didn't even need him on the field.
They were
whooping
kicking
him,
their
dude.
ass, man. They were kicking their ass.
What was that?
They were kicking their ass, dude.
Yeah, that was bad. Hey,
Dude.
I hope we could do it next week.
Oh yeah, you guys play the Panthers. I was so
Oh,
pissed.
Can you
I'm
imagine?
telling
Bryce
people
Young
that I got
career
Olave
again.
as a steal. I was pissed.
Kamara
know.
looks good. Kamara
Yeah,
looks good
Kamara
again.
looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kamara did good. I think the Saints play the Cowboys this week too.
They do.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, that'll be a fun game. I think it's in Dallas. I'm not 100% sure, but that'll be fun.
Should we move
Um,
on to notable injuries?
Yeah, but do you want to go into the only game I don't think we talked about was Packers Eagles.
I thought that was a pretty fun game.
I thought
It was a shootout.
It was a shootout. I thought it was fun. I thought it was the field sucked, which I think the field was bad, but I thought the game itself was sick. Friday night
Yeah.
football, like I love it.
I like it. I just hated it being in Brazil. I hated it.
Yeah, they should not do that. Do it in the States, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Come
long
on.
Wait
Like
till
the
like
first week,
yeah,
Yeah, that's
come
tough.
on,
if I'm
come
a
on.
Packer or Eagle fan, I'll be like, this is ridiculous.
Not even that. If I'm a player, I'm like, I don't want to play my first game. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's
What
like
do you
week
guys think
9.
about?
Week 9, sure.
Right.
yeah, like oh, Grueler week. Let's go to Brazil.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about Jordan Love? He might miss like maybe 3 weeks or so. I'm not sure, but
That's best case. I mean, that was best case scenario of an
yeah,
injury.
he got lucky. He dodged a bullet. I
Yeah.
mean, the way he was acting, I thought his season was over, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
they were gonna win, man. They were gonna win.
They
I
were
thought, I
probably gonna.
thought, I thought he played
Mhm.
great, man. I thought he's good.
He did play
I thought
good.
he was good.
I thought he played fine. The Eagles, they scored 34, but I feel like their offense looked kind of weird. Besides Saquon, he is unbelievable. Credit to
Yeah,
him.
I mean, of course, yeah, they did look. They didn't look as cohesive,
Yeah,
as they have before.
I mean,
yeah,
Hurts had also new center, and I think that might also be part of it because him
Oh
and
yeah, fumble off of them.
the center and Hurts had multiple moments where they were just messing up.
yeah,
Yes, that Saquon thing. That's another thing just to show you Giants are just.
yeah. They're a disaster. That might come back to bite like the GMs, but I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying,
And them being on Hard Knocks is just like
yeah, dude.
It
Oh,
makes it
makes it that
worse.
much sweeter, Like, wow, you
no.
guys really are dumb.
Dude, I don't think like I think Hard Knocks is fun. I love Hard Knocks, but like if I'm a GM, get that away from me. I don't want that. I don't want people to see my conversation, see my negotiations. You know what I mean? Because like you make a mistake like the Giants did, it's all over the internet. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. It's like,
Was this
oh
the first season of this off season?
yeah,
Yeah, that's a
Dude,
one and done for me.
I
yeah. I
would
think.
I
love to see the Niners do it after a Super Bowl win.
Oh,
When
see all
everyone
the guys
like,
get sent
dude,
to other teams. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, literally the breaking.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
you
You
know
guys
what?
want to go into the injuries? Oh
Yeah.
shit,
The
that's
only
you can
thing
go back smashing.
the only thing I was it's off topic, but I saw a clip of because you know how Devo and I think Kittle were on that wide receiver show thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, watch how Ayuk is holding off so much just to build drama because he's like the new receiver on season 2.
Oh man, dude. I know we're gonna go deeper into the Niners, but just Debo, man,
He's gonna be good this
my
season, man.
Yeah.
fingers are crossed. If we get 2021 Debo, we're going to the Super Bowl, dude. And you can hear me
He's
grinning.
gonna be he's gonna be really good this season.
It's a full camp, no contract drama with Debo. He's happy. He's got his son. He changed his number, dude. He was
CMC's
unbelievable.
hurt, bro. CMC was his biggest enemy, honestly, in
I know,
production.
man. He was, yeah, production wise, totally. Dude, George Kittle said that without CMC playing, he's like, in a weird way, it's kind of a good thing because it eliminates about 100
Yeah.
plays from the playbook. I
Simpler
was like,
playbook.
holy crap, dude. He said it helps them. It's like makes the playbook more simple. They don't have to go overthink anything. He said that they ran the most basic runs against the Jets and he had like 30 yards on them. I know the Jets.
Just shit talking him.
I'm not shit talking the Jets. Like I think the Jets are gonna be fine. It's just really funny when he puts it like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking hilarious.
Well, Jordan Mason's great. We knew that since before last
Yeah.
preseason, Like it was a no-brainer. It's just Elijah Mitchell was in front of him.
And
Yeah.
you said that Mason was training with CMC, right? Or something?
Yeah,
Like
working
yeah.
on his receiving game.
Yeah, he looked like he had a I saw for sure one reception, but he looked good.
He had like 3, I think.
Yeah.
But hey, man, he's doing what he's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it just sucks because a player like that, they might not get rewarded for stepping up like that, and it kind of sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we
Should
can
we
go
on
into
to
the
injuries?
injuries. Yeah. We talked a little bit about
Uh,
Jordan Love. They dodged a bullet.
So we could first go off of Kenneth Walker. Didn't practice today.
Yeah.
No.
What,
Yeah.
his abdomen or lower back?
I think it was abdomen.
Who
But,
are they playing next week?
They are
uh,
playing the Patriots.
Patriots. So it's a
Should
good
be
week
a
for him to.
grindy game.
But I think
Yeah.
it's a good week for him to skip out if he needed to. I think
Yeah.
they can
They
win
got
that game.
Charbonnet, right?
I don't know,
Um,
man. I think you're sleeping on the Patriots.
Maybe
might be.
Defense.
I think they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, their
Defense is
coach
gonna be
has them
good.
motivated.
Next one, Dalton Schultz. He has
Is he injured? He's on my fantasy team. What the hell? I didn't even know.
Dalton Schultz ankle did not practice today.
Oh wow.
Picked up likely, but we'll see. I'm gonna play likely.
I think a big one is Dolphins almost have no running backs right now. If both of these guys are out.
Dude, but I heard their third string is really good.
Yeah, the
Jalen
Jalen
Wright.
Wright. Yeah. We didn't even talk
That-
about it. You guys saw Tyreek get arrested, obviously.
Yeah.
Insane.
That was crazy. That was pretty crazy.
It was insane.
It was insane. And people were saying he was going 100. It looked like he was going 40 miles an hour. I drive like that
Yeah.
every
And who gives a fuck? It's Tyreek Hill pulling up to the first game in his fucking McLaren.
Yeah,
Let him do what he wants.
dude, and he was like
Was he in the
in
stadium
cuffs and
parking
he's
lot?
tackling him. It was crazy.
Dude,
Was
the
he in the
cop,
stadium
dude.
parking lot?
No,
Was
he
he
was right
what?
in front of the stadium. He was right in
Oh
front of
yeah,
the
yeah,
stadium.
right in
He was
front.
driving. He was
You
about
can see
driving.
the stadium
That's
in the background.
crazy.
You can see the stadium behind him.
Fucking crazy,
Crazy.
dude. And the cop, like you would think.
They put Calais Campbell in cuffs too. I mean, what are we
No.
doing? What are we doing? I don't know.
Dude,
That's a disaster.
I don't know, dude. You
The
know,
last thing I saw was that he asked for them to get fired,
saw
which
that, yeah.
I think that's appropriate, but we'll see what happens.
I think
he should. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, that was nuts.
for injury, A-Chain, it's worrisome how much injuries he gets now.
Dude, I
It's
saw someone one
almost like
time
a
say when you
weekly
run
thing.
that fast, your ankles get cooked. And I think
It's
he's
true, man.
he's
It's
so
true.
fast. Your ankles
know,
cannot
but,
like
like-
do that.
He could then slow it down a little bit. They'll still not catch you.
Dude, their whole team is speed. They run like 22 miles per hour, each of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
shit,
impressive, man.
Tyreek
It's
got
impressive.
arrested driving 22 miles per hour. It's crazy. It's freaking nuts.
Obviously, the biggest injury, Christian McCaffrey. We don't know
Yeah,
how long
dude.
that's gonna be for.
I don't know how I feel. How you feel about that, John?
I know CMC.
I don't know.
said-
I kind of had a feeling, dude.
Yeah,
That's why, I went and grabbed Jordan Mason in a lot of my leagues because I
Mhm.
had a feeling something was up.
What's it called? I know CMC said that his mentality is to play on Sunday.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Like,
mean,
let it rest. The run game is doing great without.
Well, like how we don't really even know like how severe it is, you know?
yeah,
But it sounds like something that you could aggravate pretty easily.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah,
one of those
it's-
lingering things. It can linger and linger.
Yeah.
It's just the only thing, and I'm knocking on wood. I'm got my fingers crossed. Like the Achilles stuff freaks me out.
It
It's like
does.
I don't want him
Yeah.
to rush and just like it pops.
Pop.
Snaps.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, dude, just sit, just freaking sit, ice, and just watch. We'll be fine. No offense to him. We don't need him till we get to like the thick of it.
Mid-season.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we'll
I
be fine.
agree.
I don't want him to play personally. He should just sit. There's literally no reason to play him.
Another injury, Puka Nakua.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a big hit.
Yeah,
It
that is a
is.
huge one. But Cooper Cup, he looked like, vintage
Cooper
Cooper.
Cup of old.
Yeah, he
I
was
mean,
good.
I don't
Yeah.
know why. I don't know why people thought he was gone for whatever reason.
He slipped so far down in fantasy, and I was really questioning.
I'm like, did he? Is he this bad? I was like confused.
I think he was like banged up last year too, right? That's probably what it was.
But
But
Yeah,
he's
but
back.
he had a full off season. Like,
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
yeah. Let's see who else. We
It
see
says that Jordan
Love.
Addison injured his ankle.
Yeah, his other ankle.
Yeah.
His other ankle.
I don't know.
He's also a speedster. So
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
I don't know if he's serious. Jake Ferguson,
I was
he survived, right? No
I think
torn.
he's gonna play.
Is he really?
I haven't been fancy. I heard he is. But
on fantasy. It still says he's gave me 10 points. So I don't know what to do. I'm waiting
I'll
till like
just wait.
Friday or Saturday to see if I can
Yeah.
pick one up.
Njoku got
Panthers. Who?
Njoku. I think he got his.
yeah.
pretty decent.
yeah, he got hurt
His looks
too.
bad.
Yeah.
Panthers lost their best player for the season, so that doesn't help.
Wait, who?
Wait, who did the Panthers lose?
Derek Brown. I guess he
Oh,
was like,
damn!
yeah.
For the
It was
season?
For their
Who's
season,
Derek
yeah.
Brown?
He's like their
Oh,
Christian
dude.
Wilkins, pretty much.
Yeah.
So everybody was
Oh,
saying,
their tackle, their defensive tackle.
yeah. So now
That's-
everybody's saying play any running back from the Chargers. this.
Dude,
There's no
JK, I'm
one
happy for
stopping the
J.K.
middle.
Dobbins.
Yeah,
I'm,
JK, big
Yeah.
game.
he's
Hey,
had like
okay,
a
but
long road.
I'm back
can I
from
also
Achilles.
can I also say I was telling you guys from the beginning that I think Dobbins was a great pick
I know.
Dude,
as
I
long
just
as he can
have
stay
like
healthy.
so
You
much hate
did.
towards
You
your
did.
franchise where it's like I just automatically shoot down anything but Joe Alt.
Oh my
And
god.
for me, it was I say that you're right.
I
It
like
was
Vlad.
nothing against him. It's just like, dude, like he has been through hell, Achilles, ACL.
Yeah.
Like I
That's just
just was
someone you
like,
root for
oh
now.
man, yeah. It's usually not that kind of guy's usually not your number one. I'm not saying that. He
But
was unbelievable.
But he
Credit to
was
him.
killing it with the Ravens. He
Yeah,
was
yeah. He was on McAfee. He was saying, "Bro, I'm young. I think he's like 25. He's got his
Yeah.
full career. I'm happy for him."
Yeah. And we didn't get to see Gus Edwards much because of Dobbins. So
Yeah.
it's like if
Are you pissed?
no, because if Edwards also starts doing
What was that? No. Oh my god. That was
oh no, I was like it was just more of like if Gus Edwards also does like what he was doing for the Ravens, then it's like we could have a two-headed
yeah.
backfield like that. And that just makes it a little bit more dangerous.
Yeah. I think
Um,
the Chargers will be fine this weekend.
I hope so. That's kind of it for injuries for the week.
Yeah, luckily nothing too serious.
Keenan Allen and Odunze didn't practice today.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
We have DJ
yeah.
Moore. I mean,
DJ Moore, gotta.
boys, rest up. Take the week off. We need
Dude,
DJ to go on.
Caleb might have a worse game this
He's playing
week.
the Texans on Sunday night, I think.
They're playing Texans.
That's gonna be fun. There's some
He
good
might
matches.
get his
Fun game.
face kicked in.
Hey, that's okay, but think of it for Caleb. You went from a bad game, and now you have to play a primetime game on your
I know.
second game
But think about it. This is like the perfect opportunity
to show
to
something.
shut him
show
up
everybody-
and
yes,
DJ Moore have a career
yes.
night with
Show
350
everybody like,
yards.
hey, I'm the number one pick. I do this. Yeah. Here are
Yeah,
my
but
picks.
CJ Stroud is going to send the back. He's going to drop back, and he's going to give 350 yards to 3 of his different receivers.
That's true. Also, I freaking can't believe Nico Collins was the one this week. I mean, geez, I know I'm kind of going
Honestly, man. Honestly.
Diggs was also
He
kind of
went off.
fun.
Yeah, Diggs went off. It was everybody but
It was
Dalton
Tank Dell,
Schultz, of course.
and Tank Dell. I don't think had. I honestly never checked how Tank Dell did.
He had 2
Well,
catches for like
I
23
guess we
yards.
could
or
talk
something.
about fantasy now since that's
Yeah.
the next topic. But yeah, I didn't see how Tank Dell did. Let's see.
I don't know.
He did
Going
really
fantasy,
bad.
Yeah,
I
he only
struggled so
got
bad
8
this
points.
week.
He pooped his pants.
Only got 8 points, dog. That would be a dub for my team. I had the lowest points out of the whole fantasy league. I was number
Oh,
one
wait.
on
He
wire.
did get 8 points.
Oh, I thought Sebastian said 8. My bad. To me, that's like a
Did he
million.
get 8? He got 8 points.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. You just made me think that he did bad when you said it like that. So I was like, fuck, did he do bad? I had him on my team.
Is 8 points good to you guys?
I just lost in that league.
Dude, Jake Moody would have outscored my whole
Close
team.
to 10. I want 10 minimum, you know?
I
You're
look
gonna play
for
10
a
minimum.
minimum of 10 from these players. For me.
So
Yeah.
do I.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how we're in like the super flex league. Like obviously we took the kicker out and we got the extra flex. I got 83 points this week. I mean, I should be shot. That's pathetic, dude. I have Olave with 3, Zamir White with 4, Schultz with 4. Oh man, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Dude, I'm about to have Jordan or Jonathan Taylor, Jordan Mason,
Dude,
Kenneth Walker. I got Travis Etienne sitting on the bench right now. So
I'm gonna just say it. I'm praying that Jonathan Taylor goes off so we don't have to use that clip of you taking him before Saquon against you for the rest of this season. You all thought you were picking Saquon Barkley, and you just went, Jonathan Taylor, welcome to the team. I was like, what the hell?
Man, that's how much I don't like the Eagles. I'm not wasting
I
the first
know,
pick on
but
them.
dude, you were telling me, oh, he's about to go off. I was like, he is gonna go off
Of
this year.
course he is.
I know we all knew it. What the hell? I would have picked him.
No-brainer.
Wait. I do want to bring up one clip. When we had draft night and I actually drafted Brian Robinson and
Oh yeah.
Colin said that was the stupidest pick. It was
Yeah.
an accident, but he
Hey,
just
but
dropped
remember
18 points.
remember who told you about it?
You did. He
No,
dropped
no,
18
no.
points.
Me and Yasser both told you.
Dude,
Hey,
how
man,
many points? How many
slow it
points?
down.
He dropped 18 points.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
it's gonna continue. It's gonna
I hope
continue,
so.
man. It's going to continue. Trust. Next week.
Did you guys pick up anyone on waiver wires or no?
I did.
Who'd you get?
I picked up. Let me get his name right. I picked up Justice Hill from Baltimore. I liked his output or his. I don't know. They're not really using Derrick Henry. They're kind of
I
using
know he
Justice
didn't
Hill
really
as
use
like
the
the
skill like
the
that.
every play guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I got him.
They're so hard to read, the Ravens, because they said they don't want Lamar to have to do too much, and then in that first game, he did everything. So I'm not sure what they want this year. We'll see.
It was
I
him
have no
and
clue.
Justice Hill.
Yeah.
And then Ravens came out today saying, "Oh, don't expect. We never like saw Derrick Henry as our running back to have like 30 carries." It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess.
I will say I'm happy about Kyron Williams. Blake Corum, I don't even know if he played a snap. Let's keep it that way. Everyone told me Blake Corum, he could stay his ass on the bench. Kyron, return the punts and return the kicks and score the touchdowns. I don't care. Do what you got to do, my boy. I'm happy. He looks like he's gonna play. So
Mhm.
how you feel
Yeah,
about?
I think it's Kyron's backfield. I think
Oh,
Derrick
definitely.
Henry will pick it up towards the end. Yeah, I think he is going to be slow. They're going to kind of preserve him.
Mhm.
Do
But
you won? You won, right, Sebastian? You won your matchup.
yeah, because Rob didn't switch out CMC.
You didn't switch him out. There's nothing he could do though. He
But
was
yeah,
in
yeah,
like
and
he was
also
like nothing.
he would have still needed 24 points
Yeah.
with whatever running back was going to come in. So
How did you do, Sean? Did you win?
No, I lost.
Did you pick anyone up or no? I don't think you did.
Yeah, no. I picked up. Well, I dropped I dropped Jalen Polk and Trey Tucker. Little bum picks. I got Alan Lazard and
You
Xavier
have
Leggett.
IU. You have IU. That's why you're mad about the drops. Now I'm starting to get it.
This is the only league I have Ayuk in too. It's weird.
I know. And but I don't blame you. It's not
I
like
have Debo in my other leagues.
you were going to pick Debo. We have it recorded, and he was taken right before you could.
Hostage. Oh man, it's all right.
Yeah.
I'm worried about
My
Joe
team will be all
Burrow.
right.
I think so.
I'm worried
No,
about Joe Burrow as my starting quarterback.
I would
He
not be worried at all, man.
8 points. 8 points.
He's playing
Yeah,
the Chiefs
man.
this week.
Yeah, this is for me. This is make or break.
He's got to get in the flow state. Well, he's missed. He might. Is T playing? I don't even know.
No,
I don't
T's
think he's
out.
playing this week, dude. I don't think he's playing this week.
What? He's not playing again?
Yeah, I think
It's
he's playing up.
isn't it a hamstring injury?
I think so.
Yeah, it
If
is.
it's hamstring, I mean he might be out for a while.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
is
not trying to
not good.
shit on the Bengals, but I'm pretty sure there was a season where they started like 0-4 and they ended up figuring it out. So I'm not too worried about it.
They got to figure out Jamar real quick then.
Yeah, that
if
needs
they
to get
want.
going. That needs to get going. It will. It takes time, man. It takes time.
See, that's the thing about Burrow. It's like if Jamar Chase is having a day, then Joe Burrow is going to be having a day.
Yeah.
So
And Jamar, he just needs. I think he just needs a little bit of time. He'll start cooking. I don't know about this weekend, but we'll see.
I mean, I'm going to play Burrow again, but I don't know.
You guys want to go into week 2 matchups, or you guys want to go deeper into that Chargers game and the Niners game?
We could. I say we do a more in depth on Chargers and Niners, and then we could do our upcoming matchups.
All right, you give us your little Chargers in-depth review. I'm
Okay.
sure you got it.
I think the biggest thing I noticed was there truly is something culturally different with this team.
Yeah,
And I mean, the biggest thing is seeing Herbert cussing on camera,
that was crazy.
pumping up his team.
That was
I've never seen him do anything like that ever.
dead serious too. No
You
smile.
sound like you're
No.
going to cry right now.
Bro,
You sound like you're going to cry.
It's that they win that game and Sebastian realizes the culture is different, and it is, and he's
Yeah,
thinking
no,
we're
it's
going to the
awesome.
goddamn
It's
Super
awesome.
Bowl.
Yeah.
That's
But,
a good feeling, dude.
No, 100%.
I mean, that video was definitely like a goosebumps video because it's
Bro,
like
he
that,
had
that
him
was the
hyped.
one, that was the one thing about Herbert that everybody was saying is like he won't talk for or he won't speak up for himself. It's like, well,
Yeah.
there's a video now that shows that he does have something to pump up his team.
I mean,
Um,
it was nuts. If you're standing across from him and he's saying like, O-line, we got we're behind you. That's what he said. We're behind you.
mhm,
Defense, go fuck shit up. Like, dude,
yeah.
I'm like,
That's what
oh,
Herbert said.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
have you not seen the video?
Nope.
Verbatim.
Oh,
Oh,
He
you
I've
watch
never seen him talk like that.
I sent it to you guys on Twitter.
oh
You gotta
man,
watch
I
that
don't go
video.
on Twitter. Let me see.
Well, we'll go
It
on
was like
Instagram then.
Boomer. I'm a
like
boomer now.
You can go on.
I
You
swear to
could
God.
Chargers posted it on Instagram too. But
It was
Should I
like
follow your boys? I just feel like I can't follow your boys. You know? I feel like I'm
I
cheating on my
gave
boys
my
if I'm
Chargers
following their
info
boys.
from Sebastian when he sent it to me. It was
and then
like
I saw the other video where we
You know what I
stopped.
did search up on Twitter though today?
Shannon.
And
Chargers versus Raiders fights.
There's two games.
They did not disappoint, man. They
there
did
was a lot.
not disappoint.
My favorite one was that guy that had the guy in a in a
The
in a
chokehold and he's
chokehold.
smirking, dude. Oh my gosh.
That was rough.
But all my thing was, although Raiders offense did not look great, I think this defensive coordinator looks fantastic.
For the
Yeah.
Raiders?
No, for Chargers.
Oh,
Jesse Minter. He just
yeah.
you could tell he knows what he's doing on changing up personnel. I mean, my biggest thing was Bosa, I think, had one of his best games I've
Yeah,
seen in
he
a
looked
very
good.
long time.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I
Oh
agree.
yeah.
Dude, I was
He got a fumble like Fred Warner. He completely
Yeah,
punched it out of
I haven't seen Joey Bosa play like that in a while.
mhm.
I almost said Nick. No bullshit. I almost said Nick. Jesus Christ. I need to get it together.
And then J.K. Dobbins, I mean, that's almost a sob story of how good he was.
Yeah.
There's a sob story because then they interviewed him after, and he was like holding back tears.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's been through hell. Like legit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not really.
I'm happy
And
for him.
and then I saw how Rogers talked about on the Pat McAfee show that Dobbins was like the one that was like kind of like pushing him
Yeah.
through like the injury.
Yeah. I will say, like, I feel like in the first half, like the Chargers,
It
maybe
took
the
us some
offense,
time.
yeah, like they didn't really click or get it going. And that's
Mhm.
fine. But they coming out of second or out of halftime, their adjustments, like they look great. I was really impressed. Like
You
I
know,
don't think they win that game with Staley. I swear, I don't think they win that game.
I mean, I'm always gonna say that because I'm a generational hater of Staley now. But
Mhm.
honestly, the way we played kind of reminded me of how Niners played, where both of our teams looked terrible in offense in the beginning of the game, and
Mhm.
then second half we just kind of took over their
Yeah.
games. And we kind of had the same play style now, where it's like we're just gonna run it down your throat, and then if we need to pass it, we'll pass it.
Mhm.
Um,
I just think like for the Niners, like, and again, I'm not trying to toot their horn. Like that's their game. We know what their
mhm.
game is. Okay. For the
And
Chargers, we don't know what the Chargers are, and like to see that, it's pretty like it's got to feel pretty good. Devontae, right? The whole offseason, oh, he's mad about the Pop Tarts or whatever the hell it was. He got his ass shut down. I mean, it's 1 week. It's
mhm.
1 week. He could go
Now,
have a career
granted, it
season.
was Minshew, and also he only practiced for like 2 weeks because
Yeah.
his kid was born. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
another thing. But
That's another guy. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed by Minshew, or just hearing about it. I didn't really get to watch
One,
the game.
no,
I
it
got to
was
watch it.
ugly.
I
It
just wasn't
was
really paying
so
attention.
ugly.
did you watch that fumble? That fumble was pretty bad.
It
Yeah,
was
he had a fumble.
ugly.
And
He tried throwing in it, and it just slipped out of his hands.
Who was their backup? O'Connell or
Aiden
something?
O'Connell. Yeah,
Aiden
Well, it's
O'Connell.
it's 1 week. I know I'm overreacting, but I have seen better with that guy.
true.
I don't
Because
know.
they spent some money on Minshew. That's another issue.
I don't know. I don't know.
Um, I mean, the highlight for me is Glad McConkey getting a touchdown. I mean, that's my
Yeah, that
guy.
was cool.
I saw
I
that touchdown. I saw that one.
I already bought his jersey this week.
Are you
That's
serious?
right. That's right.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Wait, is he
You
number
don't- you-
15?
Yes.
That's sick.
You don't understand when we drafted him, that was the one player I was hoping we would get.
Yeah, I mean, he looked good.
He's a little undersized, but
Yeah.
I don't know, that little step step back he did for that touchdown was pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Licked clean, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he gets better. The other thing that I was surprised on was Quentin Johnson fighting. That was pretty
Yeah.
shocking to me.
That's pretty crazy.
I didn't think he was a fighter,
No,
but he
did
fights.
anybody get tossed out of the game or no?
Yeah,
Uh,
Palmer and
Palmer
Jack
and
Jones.
Jack Jones.
Okay, yeah.
You know, Jack Jones is gonna find his way to get cut off that team if he keeps. He's going back to his old way. Well, no, look. Listen.
The Chargers going to the Super Bowl, baby. I love it.
No, but here's my reason. The reason he
Hey,
wasn't
man.
able to stay on the team was because of this issue.
I don't know.
I mean, the only thing I'll say,
Who's the cornerback? Akeem Talib, man. I think
No,
Akeem Talib was pretty bad sometimes.
yeah, he was bad. He was.
You forget Marshawn Lattimore and what he does.
well, so
Did
my
he
thing is,
go into the stand?
Dogs, and
I'll-
you forget those guys are dogs. Dogs are gonna
look.
do that.
yes, but you need, and I think they have the coach to tame him. I just think Pierce needs to tame him a little bit. I'm saying
He's got to slow down. This is the first
Yeah.
game of the season. He shouldn't have that.
So my thing is just like he just can't be like if he keeps doing this it's gonna be an issue. You know.
Yeah, I'm
He's
sure they'll tone
yeah.
it down.
He's great, but I mean, we all know he's good. But the reason he was not being able to stay on the team was because he was fighting everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, but those are different scenarios too, though.
we'll see.
But,
We'll see
I
what
mean,
happens.
Those are yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, come on. Do you really think he's gonna stay on a team doing shit like that with Bill Belichick as his coach?
Who, Jack Jones?
Yeah.
I don't know
I
what
mean,
team.
but he runs a different type of team, so I mean, I'm not surprised by him getting cut from the Patriots because of how he was acting. But I
Mhm.
mean, if he was doing that shit on the Niners, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
What? How are you feeling about Chargers this week? Obviously, you're through the moon with them, but
Well, it's like I said. To me, this is a big week for them because
they should
yes,
win this game.
this is the easiest game we're supposed to have. But
Mhm.
from our previous times, when we would play the worst teams, is when the worst teams looked the best the whole season.
Yeah. It's just
So
like the only thing is like the Panthers probably just played. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. They looked so bad. Can it get worse? I mean, it was over in the second quarter. It was over.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
But like, what do you even fix?
I don't know. I don't even know who
Like,
their
what is
coach
it?
is.
What
I don't
is
even
it?
know who their
they
coach
lose
is.
their best.
He's brand new, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is. I saw his face. I don't know his name.
they lose. Remember, they lose their best player.
Dude,
this
they
week.
have like
So now
I'm
it
not,
even gets worse.
and I'm not
Yeah,
trying.
but when we're
No.
talking best player, like I'm not trying to be. I'm like, because honestly, I only see him getting better with offense, right?
Yeah,
Because their
They
offense can't score shit.
And they
yeah.
have that Steelers receiver now too, don't they?
Deontay, yeah.
Yeah.
They have Thielen.
Deontay and Thielen
Yeah,
and
and
Leggett.
yeah. Dude,
They
they
not
have.
have a line.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. That's a good point. Probably not, honestly.
I also saw not CJ Bryce Young. He had some pretty bad picks.
Yeah,
which
I
is
mean,
worrisome.
was he the first overall pick? I think he was.
He was number 1.
I know this sounds like kind of crazy, but like, it's just seeing him walk around and stuff. He like has no swagger.
Yeah, he has 0. When he was wearing that like middle school outfit, it
Looks
was
like a cornball.
Yeah, it was like, dude, you need someone to style you.
And it's sad because he looks like a really nice guy. But
Yeah, I'm sure he is. It's just like, dude.
I think the downfall was right when he got drafted. Everybody immediately said he is
short.
so undersized,
Yeah,
and he doesn't have Kyler Murray's game style either. Where
he's
Kyler
fat.
Murray-
Twitchy and gone.
right?
Dude,
all
Kyler
right.
has those boys in every game. He don't mess around.
Dude, Kyler's good, man.
He
Kyler's
is. He is good. He is good.
I fuck
He
with
looks-
Kyler, man.
He looks so annoying to try to tackle me.
Dude, I don't
Oh,
even
man.
want to try. It's like when a
Dude.
dog gets out and you gotta try to chase the dog is going left and right. It's impossible.
Dude, the Cardinals, they should be all right, man. Their team's
Yeah,
not that
they're
bad.
gonna be tough.
They
They're a tough.
got
They're in a dogfight with the Bills, man. We're
Yeah,
actually
they're
Bills
in
are
a dog.
ass. You know,
They
like
had
the
to
Bills
find
are
a way.
ass.
They had to find a way to implement your number one pick, Marvin Harrison, into the game. They did not
Yeah, I don't know
use him.
what happened there. Like you would
I-
think, yeah,
I-
let's get that. Like, dude, to me, that's like getting the keys to the Ferrari, man. I'm
Dude,
like, let me open this guy up.
I saw something that I hope this is true. I hope I'm not spreading some fake news or something, but his top speed was 16 miles per hour. That
I
was the
saw that,
slowest
yeah.
this weekend.
It was the slowest.
Is he
Who,
slow?
Marvin?
Yeah. He was the slowest like receiver on the field the whole weekend
Yeah.
out of all the teams.
Do you think? Because doesn't he have like some contract disputes with like some
Fanatics or whatever.
yeah, like bigger corporations? Do you think like that made? You think maybe like the organization's giving him some pushback for it or something?
I don't know. I
know.
don't know. He
Yeah,
he didn't sign his contract. I think he had a full camp though. He just
It's week 1, so it's like we
Yeah, it
don't
is week
know.
one.
So
he'll cook the Niners. We know it. He'll cook the Niners.
Hopefully, man. No, I'm just kidding. Dude,
Um,
I want to see I want to see teams worst now. You know, I want to see like what we can actually do. I don't like we pretended last year apparently.
yeah, I know. What do you guys think about tomorrow night's game? Bills Dolphins in
It's gonna be a
Miami.
fun one too.
I don't know
Dolphins
who's
might
playing
just
for the
shit on
Dolphins,
them, man.
but
you think so?
I don't
I
know. Honestly, no, I
think
don't.
I have
I
I
don't
think
know.
I have Bills winning that. Remember,
Dolphins,
Dolphins did not look good in the first half. They were
they
getting
did
kind
it.
of
Yeah,
hammered
they
by
I
did.
know, but I look at the players on the Dolphins on their offense, and I'm just like, you can't lose.
Yeah,
dude.
I
Josh
will
Allen,
say.
though, he keeps them in
I
the
think
game.
their defense gets healthier next week or tomorrow.
Um,
Right? Did Phillips play the first game or is he coming back this week?
I actually don't know if he played the first game. I have no clue. I didn't really watch their game, but I do think that they are getting healthier. They I don't know about their offense though with A Chain and
No, I'm talking strictly defense. Like
yeah.
they're getting healthier, by the week.
Yeah. I will say just a little side note about the Dolphins for Tyreek to go through that. Like he got arrested. He went straight in the locker room and said, "Hey, when I score today, I'm
And
doing
balled out.
The
I'm doing."
handcuff
He
thing.
told him I'm doing the handcuffs. One of y'all come escort me. How fast do you think of that, dog? That was crazy. You know what I
You don't
mean?
think, dog? What?
He just like
That's a no-brainer. That's a
I
no-brainer.
would have
He
never
just
thought
got
that.
arrested, slammed on the floor.
He's like, "Hey, when I score a touchdown, hey, I need you to escort me. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
I
in
need to sneak
It's
this to this Cuban guy.
so funny, man. I think the
Dude, like,
Dolphins are gonna win. I'm on the Dolphins tomorrow.
yeah, I think the Dolphins are winning.
You think
I
high
think
scoring?
I think we see the Dolphins win the division. Yeah, hopefully it's high scoring. Hopefully
Okay,
Keon Coleman has a
now
game.
I like him. He looked good last game too.
I like him on the field.
He's dumb as
He's a lot. Yeah, he's a
he's
lot.
dumb as a bat. But what's it called? I don't know. If they don't have both those running backs, that might be an issue.
Yeah, Tua will have to kind of sling it, but I mean, the thing about the
But that could
Dolphins
be
is
it could be a record game for
yeah,
Tyreek Hill then.
yeah, it could. Let's see some other week 2 matchups. The Rams played the Cardinals. That'll be a good game, I think.
That's a fun game.
Yeah. Obviously, we talked about the Chargers. Dude, the Niners, I know we keep talking about the Niners, but the Niners are going to Minnesota Sunday
That
morning,
could be
10
a fun
a.m.
game.
Dude, they've lost 7 straight games in Minnesota. 7 straight in Minnesota. I remember one
Seven
with
straight? You
they
said
lost
seven
last,
straight?
yeah, 7 straight in Minnesota. They lost last
Oh,
year
in Minnesota.
in
You
Minnesota.
meant like in a row, man. I was about
No,
to
no,
lose
no.
my shit.
Well, 7 straight games to Minnesota in Minnesota. They lost last year when I think Debo was out,
That,
and
that was
Yeah,
when
I
Addison,
remember
that
they
was when
got
Addison had
embarrassed.
his. I think that was when Addison had like his.
He had that
breakout
catch
game or
on
some shit.
Charvarius Ward where he like ragdolled him a
Yep,
little bit. He kind of went,
he ripped it out of his hand.
yeah,
Out
he
of his
went like
arms.
moss on him. Yeah.
Yep.
And then a few years ago, I remember Jimmy G was the quarterback. They lost in Minnesota. It's just, I don't know why they don't play in Minnesota that well. I'm hoping it's different this weekend. I don't know. Sam Darnold revenge game, maybe. I don't think he hates the Niners, but we'll see.
It could be a Dobbs revenge game too.
You're right, baby. Hey, let's not wish that out there. But yeah,
Hey, what if Shanahan just goes in and starts Dobbs this week? He's like, yeah, fuck it, let's.
hey, you want to get revenge? Get your ass in the game.
He's like, fuck, we're playing against Sam. Let's make this interesting.
It's
The
Colts
s-
Packers this week.
The sleeper game might be Cowboys and Saints after what we
That's
just saw
gonna be a
from
fun
Saints
game. That's
last
gonna be a
week.
fun game.
That's gonna be a great game.
Jaguars Browns is a
Mhm.
fun game.
Yeah, Jags Browns.
Buccaneers and Lions though is
Dude, that game.
great.
Dude,
Great game.
I
that
hope
might be
Baker
the
has like
ugliest.
50.
That might be the ugliest colored game.
I hope Baker has 400 yards and he hits that first down celebration. I have to remind myself. I'm gonna send you guys a video. It's freaking hilarious.
Colts and Packers would have been a fun game if Jordan Love was playing.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
now
right.
it's gonna be a close game. I think with
even
Malik
close,
Willis.
I don't
You
think so.
you honestly think so?
Oh
I
shit!
don't
You
think
guys
so.
don't think it's gonna be close? I think
No.
the Packers are gonna run the ball 500 times.
Yeah, I think Josh Jacobs has a huge game.
I took his over on rushing yards. I think he's gonna go off.
I wish Bengals were at where they should be at, because then Bengals and Chiefs would be insane.
I know, but you know they those two always play each other pretty good. I feel like it's gonna be a
I
fun
hope
game.
so. I really do hope so.
Jets Titans. You guys think the Jets bounce back?
Yes, I think
Oh, short week
Oh,
and they're
dude.
traveling again.
The NFL is good. The NFL is
It's
good right now,
so
man.
good, man. It's so
Pretty
good.
good right now. It's pretty
So
competitive.
good.
like
It's so freaking good.
that. The reason I'm not playing Ridley is because I think Jets defense is gonna kind of stomp on Titans
It's just the
offense.
only thing that scares me is it's a short week for the Jets and they have to travel again, so it's even shorter. It's just I don't know. It's not a long travel to Nashville or whatever,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
That actually reminds me, Harbaugh today said we're playing because we play in Carolina on Sunday.
Mhm.
We're
Mhm.
not. He said we're not flying back to California. He's like, we're just gonna stay in the East Coast. He's like, it's like I think it's better that we all just stay together for a week
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
play in Pittsburgh. I was like,
That's cool.
that's actually, I mean, that's new to the team.
Yeah, the Niners used to do that. They still do that. They did that. What? They did that the COVID year. I remember they did it when they played the Jets and then like they had to play the Giants again like 2 weeks later. They just stayed or
Mhm.
whatever. It kind of is fun, you know, it's like team bonding in a corny way, but it
Yeah.
actually is, you know.
Also, it's gonna be a short trip to get
That's
to
a
the
long flight
Steelers.
too. Yeah, going back and forth if they did that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm really
traveling
excited
does take
for
a
Sunday
toll.
night. Yeah, I'm super pumped for Sunday night. Bears Texans. I
Bears
think Kate is gonna
Texans.
go off. I don't know. I just
That's
have
a
a weird
tough.
feeling.
That's a tough
You
defense
think?
to try to
No,
go
but
off
dude,
on.
that is the game. That's if
Hey,
you're
wait until they get Dre Greenlaw.
You're right. Dude, I saw Dre was hyping up the team, the linebackers for the game. Makes me excited when I see
Yeah.
that.
Wait until freaking Houston gets Dre Greenlaw.
Then we're cooked.
Oh man.
Yeah, it should be another really
Really?
sick week in the NFL.
I'm not excited for Monday Night Football though.
Who's Monday? Oh, the Falcons and the Eagles.
Falcons versus the Eagles.
You mean my sleeper team, Falcons? Oh, dude, I made a mistake, dude. I kept telling people I was high on the Falcons. They look so bad.
That's right. Hey, Kirk looked all right.
He looked.
Hey,
I
Kyle
heard
Pitts
he had
got
a
a
terrible
touchdown.
game.
Kyle
Yeah.
Pitts got a touchdown, so that's something, right?
He was wide open.
He was
Yeah,
wide open. Nobody
Wide
near
open.
him.
They just said, no, he's not gonna get the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It'll be fun though. All right, should we get into the last topic?
Our very last topic was breaking news today.
It's really some news. Sebastian, why don't you just drop it down on everybody like Shannon did?
Today,
How's it going?
an Instagram live went on of Shannon Sharp.
Oh yeah.
He was doing some business with a woman.
Oh yeah.
Michelle.
Michelle.
That's
Oh,
my
Michelle.
that's my Michelle. Oh, poor Shannon. He was having too much. I can't stop thinking about what you said. How do you not know you're live on Instagram, dog? Like, what do you mean?
Dude, all right, so I'll tell you what he was saying on his podcast. But man, So he said he was hot and heavy. Like his stories don't line up. He's like it's hot and heavy. The girl come, they walk in. He throws his phone on the bed.
Wait, it was two
Right?
girls?
No, it's just him and one girl. He throws his
Oh.
phone on the bed.
Don't
And
get too
then
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah. and then Ocho's like, oh man, I feel bad for you. Like everyone knows you last a minute and 30 or something like that. And he's like, oh no, 35
Oh,
minutes. And then he said, no, I will go for 35 minutes. I was like, oh, bro, you just said you threw your phone on the floor, on the bed right when you walked in.
yeah, that's when it started. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
So,
I mean, I'm
I
not
think
trying to be a weirdo, but there were some noises in
I
there
was
I
gonna
have
say we
never
need to make a
heard.
subtopic on this just
I
about the
mean,
sounds
there
he
were,
made.
he was like, oh, like he was like, I don't even, I
and
can't even, and I don't have that noise.
there's going to be some girls in his DMs, like all of
Oh,
them.
100%. That's my Michelle.
They're going
That's
to be
my
like,
Michelle right
what?
there. I mean, dude.
They're going to be like, what?
I actually
He
think
does that?
for him, it's a better look if he's honest about it because he didn't do anything wrong.
It was the
Nah.
right
It was
choice.
honest.
Yeah,
It was
he's
to me
doing what is fine. You
to
just be
me it was the
honest about
right choice to just drop this whole hack thing and be like, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm not gonna hide what
it. Yeah,
happened. Like
it's
we're
not like
not
he did anything
stupid.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
We're
just
not
like,
stupid.
yeah, like you don't have to like apologize for like having it in the public, but you
yeah.
gotta
Like
apologize like about doing it.
it's
I
like
think
to me
like
Do your thing.
yeah,
to
I
me
just
it's
think
like
like go ahead, Sebastian.
oh I was just gonna say to me it's like it's gonna be an embarrassing like couple days and then everybody is just gonna forget about it.
Yeah,
Exactly. Everyone's gonna
yeah.
forget about it. It's probably, I bet you the ESPN people are probably like, what the fuck? But I just think after that, it's really not a big deal. People, I actually think people. This is gonna sound really weird. It kind of like, like, think it's
Root for him.
hilarious and kind of respect
Kind
him.
of root for
I
him.
love Shannon Sharp. He's a Hall of Famer. Like I felt bad for
It's
him when he
funny.
was saying on
Yeah.
that little clip. He was like, "Oh,
That's
wait,
on me or something like that.
who called him again? Frig, I already forgot. Um, Ocho Cinco. Ocho called him, and then he was like, "We can hear you." He's like, "Hear me doing what?" He's like, "I think you're having sex." And he said his heart sank. That's so embarrassing. I feel so bad for him, dude. You know how what that
Uh,
no one knows what that feels like. Like it's out there for the whole world. That sucks.
Yeah.
He's I hate to do this. He's number one on trending on 9/11. Like, come on, dude. Like he's having a bad day.
the real trending thing should be Yasser versus Yawar
I
for
already
this
lost.
matchup.
I don't beat Yao this week. You guys know around this time of year, Yao's got me. He even said
That
something.
is
Oh, I told you.
that is so funny that you guys play each other.
And I lose every goddamn year. I don't understand it. Why do we play each other this time of year? It's ridiculous. Doesn't make it make sense, dog.
They're racist, dog. They're racist.
Going forward though, Shannon, I love you, man. Just just check your phone. From now on, he's gonna check his phone every time before he straps it up.
Oh yeah, no, this is
He's
gonna
gonna
be
turn
turned
off
off.
his phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, your phone out? Your phone out, baby? Okay. Michelle, your phone out? Michelle?
Wonder how
Oh
Michelle
man.
feels right now.
He's all growling and shit. Fucking crazy guy.
I know. All right. I think we covered everything. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a fun
it
one.
was a good week of football.
Yeah, that was an awesome week. We'll be back next week, probably same day, maybe day before, but we'll try to get it out before the Thursday night game. But yeah, thanks for listening.
Adios.
Adios.